What's up, YouTube? I wanted to just kind of touch base with you guys coming into the weekend. Obviously, based off of y'all's feedback, you guys want me to continue to give you just like some insights or updates with whatever I'm seeing, kind of just going on, right? And I know that I've kind of been talking about, me kind of being done just monitoring, quote unquote, monitoring the situation when it comes to like Bitcoin and the whole like conflict kind of going on, oil surging, all that kind of stuff, right? Obviously, we had like a massive wipeout today with the stock market. So I think that it's just there's massive like fear going on, right? Like even like gold is like crashing. It's like, there's a lot of speculation it's going to go to like 3,500. I'm not really of that opinion just yet. It's kind of weird, right? Like I think Bitcoin has relatively been pretty strong, conservatively, right? Because we see everything else basically selling off. Bitcoin has been kind of just going sideways and actually like a little bit up, relative to like the last couple weeks. So that's kind of refreshing to see, but again, I'm not really getting excited. I'm still anticipating more downside. And again, just kind of like living my life, right? Like have a full plan of weekends. Family's visiting this weekend. I'm going to go out with the girlfriend, probably go get some sushi and just kind of just spend time away from the screens and just the drama because, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say like, I'm just extremely exhausted watching all these like headlines going on about, so-and-so is getting attacked and oil's going up, oil's going down, Bitcoin's going down, Bitcoin's going to go to this number, stock market's going to go to this number. The US dollar is not going to be in, the main reserve currency anymore. There's just like no shortage of just like doomer posting is what I've been seeing. And unfortunately, that's what's been getting the views right now. I don't know if that's just like a widespread, like, algorithm kind of favoring, but I don't think everything just turns out as bad as people think. And it's obviously like it works in the reverse too. Like it's not always like as good as people think either. And, just kind of touching back on like what I've been saying, it's just like people always get into investing. I think that there's obviously two camps, right? Like you get in for the wrong reasons. Like you want to get rich super quick. Everything is just like going crazy. You get FOMO, you buy the top, and then you basically lose your money for the first like couple of years, and then you kind of like you get accustomed to how the cycles work, and then next time around you basically kind of make some money, and then like you kind of understand how these like business cycles, crypto cycles, money rotation, all that kind of stuff kind of factors in, right? And I think that people have learned. I mean, we've been ever since like even 2020, I would argue there's been so many events that have gone on that have affected pretty much the markets, specifically with like I think Bitcoin, because obviously the stock market, like that was always going to rally because inflation is going to be rampant. There's no plan, in my opinion, to pay back the debt, which basically just translates to money printing, giving countries, basically free money, funneling it back allegedly. And that's just obviously translating to more inflation. So whenever you have higher inflation, your assets go up. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because that's normally what happens, right? You give like these poor people money, they end up buying all this kind of stuff because they're consumers. They put the money back in the corporations and then their stock goes up, right? So that's pretty much how that kind of happens. Obviously, like gold and crypto, like they are also like net beneficiaries to that kind of stuff too. Bitcoin's been a lot more sensitive when it comes to just like the overall landscape, just because it's a lot smaller market cap. But I don't want to go on too long. I think the Federal Reserve, right? I think that the whole FOMC meeting was very underwhelming. Obviously, we knew there was not going to be an interest rate cut. I think ironically, we're looking at interest rate hikes because of this whole like conflict going on, which we've been supposed to win forever. Like we've been winning all this kind of stuff, but seemingly we need more money to basically deploy, boots on the ground and just all of this kind of stuff that's just like contradicting what's been said. And I personally don't think it's going to end anytime soon. I think that this is going to be something that's going to contribute to more inflation, more money printing, just a lot of geopolitical conflicts, because it is affecting like the whole market, right? It's like a whole like ripple effect. So, with that being said, I'm just going to be patient. I don't want to get too much into the video. Maybe I'll make something a little bit later. Just wanted to check in. Hope you guys are doing well. And just remind you guys, like, get away from the screen. Stop looking at all these doomer posts. Like, every single thing you're going to see is going to be negative. And the result is going to be whatever it's going to be. So with that being said, I have made something really, really interesting with my Claude bot. So I'm probably going to make a video just touching on that. Probably share my screen with you guys and kind of show you what I'm working on. Just as a way as like, not only like making money on the side, but it's just very, very fun. So be on the lookout for that. With that being said, comment with whatever topics you want me to cover next, and we'll go from there. Take care. Bye.